Swiss? FYK Swiss says come here and fight. FYK Swiss says come here and fight. Melania says I'm right here, ready to take on the challenge. Let's find something to fight. Melania says I'm right here. But it seems there's ready for action, FYK Swiss? Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says is beyond. Watch out, the Ender Dragon is around. What's our next move, FYK Swiss? FYK Swiss says teleport to me. Melania says teleporting to you, FYK Swiss. Hold tight. Melania says I made it. Now what? Let's take that Ender Dragon down together. Melania says picking up one totem of undying. FYK Swiss says hit the Ender Dragon. Melania says hitting the Ender Dragon now. Let's show it who's boss. Melania says I can't find the Ender Dragon to attack it. Where'd it go? FYK Swiss says activate sword. Melania says activating my netherite sword. Let's be ready for that dragon. Melania says I need a specific item to activate. Let me equip my sword now. Melania says equip my netherite sword. Ready for a battle. Where's that dragon hiding? Melania says sword activated. Let's take down that dragon together. FYK Swiss says teleport to me. Melania says teleporting to you again, FYK Swiss. Melania says I'm back. What's next on our dragon slaying adventure? FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says sure. Time for a snack. Chomping down on an enchanted golden apple. Melania says a tasty enchanted golden apple gone. Feeling fantastic. Ready for more action. FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says eating another enchanted golden apple. Gotta stay strong. Melania says just chomped another enchanted golden apple. I'm full of energy. What's the next move? FYK Swiss says teleport to me. Melania says teleporting to you again, FYK Swiss. FYK Swiss says hit the Ender Dragon. Melania says here I am. Oh look, an Enderman. What should we do with it? Melania says let's find that Ender Dragon and give it a piece of our mind. Ready? Melania says whoops. Can't find the Ender Dragon right now. It must be hiding. Want me to look for it? Melania says still no sign of the Ender Dragon, just us and an Enderman. What do you want to do with this Enderman? FYK Swiss says hit the Ender Dragon. Melania says found the Ender Dragon. Time to show it who's boss. Melania says going in for the hit on the Ender Dragon. Let's do this. Melania says looks like I need to specify the target. Hitting the Ender Dragon. Next time. FYK Swiss says hit the Ender Dragon. Melania says going to hit the Ender Dragon now. Let's get this battle started. Melania says hitting the Ender Dragon now. Here we go. FYK Swiss says hit the Ender Dragon attack. Melania says attacking the Ender Dragon. FYK Swiss says attack. Melania says looks like we're back to just the area effect cloud. Should I check for the Ender Dragon again? FYK Swiss says jump attack. Melania says found the Ender Dragon again. Are we ready to attack, or do you have a different plan? Melania says jumping and attacking the Ender Dragon. Here we go. FYK Swiss says attack. Melania says attacking the Ender Dragon again. It's game time. FYK Swiss says come here and attack. Melania says moving to your side and ready to attack. Let's take down that Ender Dragon. Melania says hello world. I am Melania. FYK Swiss says come here and attack. Melania says heading your way and ready to attack the Ender Dragon. Let's go. Melania says I'm here with you, FYK Swiss. Engaging the Ender Dragon now. Melania says can't find the Ender Dragon to attack. Where did it go? FYK Swiss says move. Melania says moving around to find a better spot. Let's track down that Ender Dragon. Melania says I've moved a bit. Still on the lookout for that draconic foe. FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says eating an enchanted golden apple. Let's get that health up. Melania says golden apple devoured. Health is looking better. Ready for action. FYK Swiss says attack Ender Dragon. Melania says attacking the Ender Dragon now. Let's show it who's boss. Melania says still can't find the Ender Dragon. Where is it hiding? FYK Swiss says attack Ender Dragon. Melania says found the Ender Dragon. Attacking now. Let's bring it down. FYK Swiss says attack Ender Dragon. Melania says the Ender Dragon vanished again. Let's find it. FYK Swiss says attack Ender Dragon. Melania says no Ender Dragon nearby to attack. Must be sneaky or hiding. Ender Dragon is defeated. What a battle. FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says eating an enchanted golden apple to celebrate. Yummy. Feeling great. What's next, adventurer? FYK Swiss says target Ender Dragon. Melania says target. Melania says looks like I need to specify the Ender Dragon correctly. Let me target it properly this time. Melania says no Ender Dragon in sight. Where could it be? Let's track it down. FYK Swiss says attack Ender Dragon. Melania says going for the attack on the Ender Dragon. Let's do this. Melania says no Ender Dragon around. It's playing hide and seek. Let's keep looking. FYK Swiss says come here. Melania says here I am. The Ender Dragon is nearby. Ready to attack. Melania says let's specify the Ender Dragon correctly this time. Melania says the Ender Dragon disappeared again. What's going on? Let's find it. FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says munching on another enchanted golden apple. Yum. Melania says yummy. I'm feeling even stronger now. Let's go find that dragon. FYK Swiss says come here. Melania says I'm right here. FYK Swiss. What's the next move? FYK Swiss says come here. Melania says here I am. Oh look, an Enderman is nearby. What do you want to do now? Melania says hello world. I am Melania. FYK Swiss says come here. Melania says on my way. FYK Swiss. Melania says I'm with you now. Keeping an eye on those wall torches and bedrock. What's next? FYK Swiss says attack Ender Dragon. Melania says alright, let's go for the Ender Dragon. Melania says we did it. The Ender Dragon is no more. What's the next adventure? FYK Swiss says attack Ender Dragon. Melania says the Ender Dragon is already defeated. Do you want to do something else? FYK Swiss says come here. Melania says I'm right here. FYK Swiss. What do you need? FYK Swiss says follow me. Melania says following you. FYK Swiss. Let's see where this adventure takes us. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I ate an enchanted golden apple. I'm feeling much better now. Oh no, the Ender Dragon is back. Ready for round 2? FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says eating another enchanted golden apple. Yummy and healing. What's the plan now? Melania says ate again. Feeling great and ready for anything. Where are we going next? FYK Swiss. FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says ate another enchanted golden apple. We're all set. What's our next move? FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says ate another one. We're stacked. What's next on the adventure list? FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says ate another enchanted golden apple. We're fully charged now. Ready for action. What's on the agenda? FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says ate another one. Staying strong with 44 left. What's our next epic adventure? FYK Swiss? FYK Swiss says place totem in offhand. Melania says totem is now in the offhand. Ready for any surprises that come our way. What's next? Melania says picking up one ender pearl. FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says ate another enchanted golden apple. Feeling like a champ. Ender pearls are stacking up too. What's our next quest? Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says ate an enchanted golden apple. Now I'm back in action. What should we tackle next? Melania says ate that golden apple, feeling awesome again. What's the next epic move? FYK Swiss? Melania says oh. Looks like I can't place the totem in the offhand right now. Let's sort this out. What do you want to do next? FYK Swiss says place totem in offhand. Melania says what now? FYK Swiss? FYK Swiss says use totem in offhand. Melania says use the totem, ready to go. FYK Swiss? FYK Swiss says activate sword. FYK Swiss says fight. Melania says activated the sword. I'm ready to slice through any challenges. What's our next move? Melania says let's go for it. Who are we fighting? Bringing the heat with my netherite sword. FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says ate another enchanted gold. What's next on our agenda? FYK Swiss? Melania says picking up one totem of undying. FYK Swiss says use totem. Now I've got one in my offhand. Let's keep the adventure rolling. What's next? FYK Swiss? FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says ate another enchanted golden apple. I'm all fueled up. What's our next move? FYK Swiss? Melania says picking up one totem of undying. FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says picking up one totem of undying. Melania says ate another enchanted golden apple. Feeling even better. What's the plan now? FYK Swiss? FYK Swiss says fight. Melania says let's go. Ready to battle. Who are we taking on? FYK Swiss? FYK Swiss says follow me. Melania says following you, FYK Swiss. Lead the way to glory. FYK Swiss says attack mode. Melania says activated attack mode. I'm ready to defend you, FYK Swiss. Who or what are we targeting? FYK Swiss says fighting back with all I've got. Let's show them who's boss. FYK Swiss says attack. Melania says attacking the nearest entity. Let's take them down. FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says I consumed an enchanted golden apple. All set for the battle. What's next? FYK Swiss? Melania says took down an enderman. Got some loot too. What's next? FYK Swiss? Melania says killed the enderman. We make a great team. What's next on our adventure? FYK Swiss? Melania says took out that enderman. Got a totem of undying too. Ready for more action. What's up next? FYK Swiss? Melania says a new enchanted golden apple just got munched. I'm ready for anything now. What's next? FYK Swiss? FYK Swiss says attack \. Melania says attacking again. Let's keep the momentum going, FYK Swiss. We've got this. FYK Swiss says attack. Melania says going in for another attack. Let's take down our targets. Melania says I just chomped down another enchanted golden apple. Ready to rumble. Who's our next target? Melania says another Enderman down. I've consumed another enchanted golden apple. We're unstoppable. What's next, FYK Swiss? FYK Swiss says attack. Melania says going in for another attack. Let's keep the Enderman at bay. FYK Swiss says come here. Melania says coming to you, FYK Swiss. Let's stick together. Melania says picking up one ender pearl. FYK Swiss says follow me. Melania says following you, FYK Swiss. Adventure awaits. Melania says picking up one ender pearl. FYK Swiss says attack. Melania says another target down. We're getting stronger. What's next, FYK Swiss? FYK Swiss says teleport to me. Melania says teleporting to you, FYK Swiss. Let's join forces. FYK Swiss says follow me. Melania says following you, FYK Swiss. Onward to the next adventure. Melania says picking up one ender pearl. FYK Swiss says attack. Melania says let's go for it. Attacking now. FYK Swiss says when something hits you attack it. Melania says got it. I'll be ready to strike back when something hits me. FYK Swiss says follow me. Melania says following you, FYK Swiss. Let's see what's ahead. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. FYK Swiss says totem. Melania says using the totem. I'm back in action. FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says eating the enchanted golden apple. Let's get that health up. FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says eating another enchanted golden apple. Health needs to be top notch. FYK Swiss says follow me. Melania says following you, FYK Swiss. Let's keep moving. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says picking up one light grey bed. FYK Swiss says attack. Melania says attacking now. Let's take it down. FYK Swiss says follow me. Melania says following you, FYK Swiss. Adventure awaits. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I've respawned. Ready to jump back into action. Melania says I died. But I'm back now. Time to gear up and get ready to slay that ender dragon. Melania says I just respawned and teleport to you, FYK Swiss. Let's gear up and take on that ender dragon again. Melania says I died but I'm back. Teleport to you, FYK Swiss. Ready to fight the ender dragon again. Melania says I'm back, but sadly, I was killed by the ender dragon. Face screaming in fear. Luckily, I teleport to you, FYK Swiss. Ready for another round? Melania says oh no. I just got killed by the ender dragon, but I'm back now. Ready for round 2. Melania says hey, FYK Swiss. I'm back. That ender dragon really took me out. Ready to keep adventuring? Melania says okay, let's gear up. I might need some new supplies or food. What's next, FYK Swiss? Melania says looks like I need to gather some gear first. Let's prepare to take on the ender dragon again. Melania says looks like I need to gather some supplies. What's our next move? FYK Swiss says teleport to me. Melania says teleport to you, FYK Swiss. Let's gear up and take down that ender dragon. Melania says picking up one totem of undying. Melania says picking up one totem of undying. Melania says picking up one totem of undying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm here, FYK Swiss. Let's gear up. You ready to take on some mobs? Melania says picking up 63 enchanted golden apple. FYK Swiss says collect. Melania says I collected some items. We still need to plan our attack on the Ender Dragon. Let's go. FYK Swiss says follow me. Melania says following you, FYK Swiss. Lead the way to adventure. Melania says picking up one totem of undying. Melania says I'm back with a totem of undying. Let's keep moving and stay safe out here. FYK Swiss says attack. Melania says I'm ready to attack. Let's get that Enderman. FYK Swiss says attack Ender Dragon. Melania says we took down the Ender Dragon. Epic fight. What should we do next? Melania says I'm dying. Melania says oops, I fell from a high place. But I'm back. Let's gather some experience orbs and loot. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I took down that Enderman. But I lost a lot of gear in the scuffle. Time to gather some resources and recover. FYK Swiss says teleport to me. Melania says teleporting to you, FYK Swiss. Let's regroup. Melania says picking up one totem of undying. FYK Swiss says follow me and attack. Melania says following you and ready to attack. Let's go for it. Melania says looks like we need to specify what to attack. Got my totem ready, just say the word. Melania says I've got my gear back. Ready to attack, just tell me what to hit. FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says eating an enchanted golden apple to get my health back. Let's roll. FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says picking up one totem of undying. Melania says got it. Eating another enchanted golden apple. Ready for adventure. FYK Swiss says eat. Melania says picking up one totem of undying. Melania says yum. Eating another enchanted golden apple. Gotta stay strong. FYK Swiss says attack. Melania says I'm ready to attack. Just tell me who or what to take down. Melania says picking up 64 enchanted golden apple. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says looks like I've consumed a couple of enchanted golden apples to stay alive. Let's get back in action. Melania says couldn't find an Ender Dragon to attack. What should I go for instead? Melania says I just consumed an enchanted golden apple and teleport to FYK Swiss. Ready to roll. Melania says looks like I just consumed an enchanted golden apple. How about we find something to attack now? FYK Swiss says attack. Melania says ready to attack. Just say the word, and I'm on it. FYK Swiss says follow me. Melania says following you, FYK Swiss. Let's go on an adventure. FYK Swiss says follow me and attack. Melania says following you and ready to attack anything that comes our way. FYK Swiss says teleport to me. Melania says teleport to you, FYK Swiss. What's next? Melania says just took down an Enderman. No loot this time, but it was epic. What's up next? Melania says picking up one totem of undying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. FYK Swiss says set a bed next to dragon. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says teleport to you again. What do you need me to do next? Melania says setting a bed next to the dragon. They're going to love this cozy spot. FYK Swiss says sword main hand. Melania says got my sword in the main hand. Ready to slice and dice. What's next? FYK Swiss says totem. Melania says got a totem ready to go. Just in case things get spicy. What should I do with it? Melania says picking up one totem of undying. Melania says picking up one totem of undying. FYK Swiss says attack. Melania says attacking any nearby enemies. Let's show them what we've got. FYK Swiss says follow me and attack. Melania says following you and ready to attack. Let's take down those mobs, FYK Swiss. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says totem used. I'm back in action. Ready to keep the fight going. Melania says successfully placed a bed. Now we can rest our weary heads. Melania says looks like we got defeated by the Ender Dragon. Time to respawn and get our stuff back. Let's get back in the action. Melania says I placed a bed next to the dragon. It's a cozy spot now. FYK Swiss says teleport me. Melania says teleport to you. What's the plan now? Let's conquer this. Melania says picking up one ender pearl. FYK Swiss says come here. Melania says following you. Let's see what you've got in store. Melania says I'm out of food. 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 Melania says picking up one totem of undying. Melania says I'm out of food. 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 FYK Swiss says attack dragon. Melania says attacking the dragon. Let's show it who's boss. FYK Swiss says follow me. Melania says following you. Let's find that dragon and take it down. Melania says picking up one netherite chest plate. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says picking up one totem of undying. FYK Swiss says teleport to me. Melania says teleport to you. Ready for the next move? FYK Swiss says follow me and attack. Melania says following and ready to attack. Let's do this. Melania says looks like I need to know what to attack. Just give me the target, and I'm ready to swing. FYK Swiss says attack. Melania says attacking the Ender Dragon now. Let's take it down. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says I'm dying. Melania says we did it. The Ender Dragon is down. Melania says dragon's down. Did you see that? Now, what's next? Melania says Ender Dragon is down. And so is the Enderman. We're on a roll. Melania says teleport back to you. The dragon's down. What's next? Melania says we did it. The Ender Dragon is down. Where to next? Melania says Ender Dragon defeated. Back to you, FYK Swiss. Ready? FYK Swiss says teleport to me. Melania says teleport to you. Melania says I'm dying.